Well, again, got a little bit of Fox News this morning. Sure was glad to hear what they had to say about Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly was the only Fox talking head and only Fox guest that's on a regular basis on Fox that came to the defense of Pamela Geller. You had Bill O'Reilly pretty much attacking Pamela Geller for what she did. You had Donald Trumph attacking Pamela Geller for what she did. Now the question is, what did she do? All she did was what every American can do based on the First Amendment, to exercise her free speech. And the only one that came to her defense was Megyn Kelly. Caught a little glimpse of that Iman Shadra. I think he's in England. Oh, she should be tried by a Sharia court. And people are calling for her to be killed. She's receiving countless death threats. Should our government protect her? Absolutely. Will they provide that service? Probably not. They'd rather waste Secret Service protection on people like the Clintons. The whole thing's absurd. What Pamela Geller did was organize a contest. And if drawing a picture or a cartoon caricature of someone that's been dead for centuries is sufficient to have them killed, there's really something wrong with that group of people. But we already know there's an awful lot wrong with that group of people. I'd like to personally thank Megyn Kelly for resisting the tide. You've got, once again, Bill O'Reilly. One needs to ask Bill O'Reilly if he feels that he should be allowed to exercise free speech, and why shouldn't Pamela Geller be allowed to exercise free speech? You even had Greta Van Susteren throw her 2 cents in. And what she said is it was unnecessary provocation. Really? It was unnecessary provocation. How did Pamela Geller provocate anyone? Nobody invited those 2 mental degenerates that are followers of Islam to drive 1,000 miles, to put on body armor, to come up with automatic weapons, to try to kill innocent people. All they were doing was exercising their First Amendment rights. Do you not see that that's what's under attack? Do you not see that when people like Bill O'Reilly and Donald Trumph chastise what Pamela Geller did, they're helping the Muslims that follow Sharia Law win? Do you not see that? I sure as hell do. And I'm really glad Megyn Kelly sees it as well. That's sort of what I think. Pamela Geller is a hero. She's willing to put her life on the line for what she believes, unlike all our members of Congress. There's not one member of Congress that I'm aware of that spoke up in defense of what Pamela Geller did, and they should all rally around her. But what's important to most members of Congress is to remain members of Congress so they can continue to screw the American people by working 110 days a year, if you can even call that work. Most of them are brain dead. Most of them are complete morons. They get reelected by their constituents that are also complete morons. Why would someone like Elijah Cummings remain a congressman for over 30 years? Why would someone like lame brain Johnny McCain, the songbird of the Hanoi Hilton, be in Congress for as many years as he's been in Congress? You know why? Because their constituents are ignorant. They don't know the truth. Most of them in Baltimore are probably idiots. Anyone that votes for someone that's giving nothing back in return but lip, you deserve what you get. I'm hoping that McCain receives an awful lot of mail letting him know that we know the truth. And I'm hoping that the citizens of Baltimore send a real strong message to people like Elijah Cummings by kicking them to the curb where they belong. You sort of know what I think. You sort of know why I think what I think. The question now is, what do you think?